Come on, Tobalicious. Oh. Come on, Bubba. Hopefully this right knee loosens up a little bit here, or we will be headed back. Wait. No. No. Hey. $1 million. First one in the building. Say hello, say hello. Toby Dog's dragging me down the street. He just doesn't let up. Is this our street? Are we gonna walk to the park and back today, Toby? Are we gonna walk to the park and back? It's the best time to walk to the park before the sun gets above the trees. That way we can look right at the trees. Come on, Bubba. Who is that? So gray. Oh, so gay. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, so gay? A juice. Hold on, let me read these. Dennis Schneider, what's going on? This is Toby Dog. Toby Dog, spoil rotten brat dog. He's got the worst owner in the world. Owner lets him do whatever he wants. Pees everywhere. Goes in people's yards, chases squirrels and rabbits. Uh-oh. Talk about timing. We're okay. My dog's really friendly.
Mine's very excitable.
Okay. Leave it. Come on.
Sorry.
We're good. It's all good. Come on. Have a great morning, huh? Little Toby dogs. We'll let him roam for a minute because he was kind of good. He did. If I'd had the shorter leash. Okay, come on. But he didn't bark or nothing. He was just reacting to the other dog jumping around. Go ahead. Come here. Sorry about the wavy camera, fam. I only got one hand. I got the other hand on the Toby. That was some kind of border collie mix. What type of dog do you have? This is a border collie, A-Juice. Border collie Toby Dog. He's 100% border collie. Come here. I got his genetic test back a couple weeks ago from I'm trying to think of the name of the company. I don't remember. Embark. There we go. Embark. So he come back. Come here. He come back 100% border collie and 101% spoiled rotten brat. Come here. It's hard to walk border collies. because their nature. Look, that's his normal pace right there. That trot. I got I got to slow him down constantly. Come on. Come on. That's why I use this retractable instead of the 6-foot leather lead. I like to let him do his thing, roam around. I want him to have a good time. You know what I mean? It's got to be tough being a dog. Wondering wondering where your next meal's coming from, huh? Come on. Come on. Wondering where your next meal's coming from, sleeping all day. It's got to be hard. Look out, Bubba. Taken for a walk. This guy gets taken for walks for miles. That's got to be hard on him every day, huh? Poor baby. Poor baby. What hour is there? Oh, it is a 6:45 a.m. 6:45. We're going to walk about an hour, hour and a half. We've already been out like 15, 20 minutes before I turned on the live stream. So we're shooting for at least 3 miles, which isn't hard to do with him. Only I got these totally wasted knees from a life of, high school sports was the first thing to wreck them. Then working construction for decades. I laid shingles on the side too, on houses at nights and weekends for cash money. That didn't help things. I had surgeries on both of them already. But we gotta walk this dog, right? This dog has to walk. Otherwise, I'd have got more Pekingese dogs. Toby's what keeps me moving. His name's Toby. He's what keeps me moving. Otherwise, I'd still be asleep. I'd be asleep till 7:45, and I'd roll out of bed, brush my teeth, and turn on my computer, go to work. But now, with Toby dogs, he's got to walk forever. Some mornings we play frisbee and football first. But hold on. The last few mornings, it's been so hot for the last week or so. Well, last 3 or 4 days, we haven't been playing the football in the morning because he'll poop out too soon. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? There's little Toby. Here's Toby. There's a whole bunch of blackberry bushes along this fence line. One of these days we'll come pick some when they're blooming, or when they're berries here. There's another building in the opposite direction from our house that it's got like a whole block of fence line that has it's all raspberry bushes. Blackberries. Ooh, one of these days we're gonna go over there and pick it clean. And nobody picks. Well, people probably pick it, but there's so many berries on the ground and hanging in the tree every time we walk by there. We never pick any. Winter season here in Australia. If I could send you the cold that way to cool you all down. You know, today was the first day the heat actually broke. Yesterday, it's been, Toby, 2 days ago, it was 70 degrees in the morning. That's warm for here. Yesterday, it was in the 60s. Today it's 57 degrees out when I left the house. So it's kind of cool. I got a long sleeve shirt on, in fact. Yesterday at 65, I was kind of cool. Let me read some of these, Toby. Hold on. Fast food on your walk? No, hey, Harley. What's going on, Harley? Thanks for the question, Mandy. Or not question, I'm sorry. Thanks for offering to send us some cool weather. It's been really hot. Belle Rollins, you're lucky to have a dog. Yep. Teresa Weaver says, Teresa Weaver. No, it's Teresa. He's a fine boy and he's beautiful. Yeah, he's a great kid. He will be 4 years old the end of September. And his name's Toby. That's his house name. He's got a government name too. Super long. He's so curious. He's looking for rabbits, squirrels, and girl dogs. Not necessarily in that order. Not necessarily in that order. Did I miss any? What's the dog's name? Yeah, we got that. What hour? Here we go. Hey, Nate. How's it going, Nate? Mandy says, yeah, we get very hot weather as well in our summer. It's helping in the garden, though. The plants are my little tiny garden. They're growing big. Okay, have a great day. Take care, Toby. Yes, indeed, Teresa. Thanks for stopping by. On our way to the park. We're almost there. Come on, Tobis. We're almost there. We're about to run out of sidewalk. Come here. We got to turn. We got to turn, buddy. Border Collies are hell on wheels, let me tell you. Just a little bit of his rowdiness is enough for me. I'm glad he's not a high energy dog. He's a medium to low energy Border Collie. He's not wired tight or anything. But when he gets going, like when we're out on our walks like this, he has his moments. He took off on me the other day. We were off leash. We made it 3 blocks from the house off leash, and he saw a rabbit. And next thing you know, he was long gone. Bella Rollins says, I had to give my dog up. That's too bad. Was it because you moved? A lot of people, they move to places that they can't keep their animals. Cute Toby, says Nate. How's it going, Nate? Are you home on vacation? Are you home on vacation, Nate? Whoop, there goes a rabbit. If I could stop moving. Yeah, I'm a bad daddy. I let the dog do whatever he wants to do, basically. Bad daddy. But he's so much fun. He's so much fun. Even when he's wild boy. Wait a minute. Wait. Hey. Just wait. We walk I call it Squirrel 30. We walk at the time of the day that the squirrels and the rabbits are out. So it's kind of on me too. Let's go this way, little buddy. Look at the tail, so beautiful. He's so excited. He knows what's around the corner. Yeah. How old is Toby? 3 years and 9 months. I made a short around this tree trunk once. Look, it looks like a face there. Doesn't it look like a face? Ooh, scary face. Toby, what are you doing to the scary face tree? What are you about to do? No, Toby. We saved the tree from getting washed, right? Hey, Bubba, good morning. Morning or good evening, whichever side you're on. Good morning from our side. It is 6:56 a.m. We're over here in Rust Belt, USA, north of Detroit, Michigan. North of Detroit. Small town, USA. Used to be bigger town, but the jobs moved away. The jobs moved away in the late 70s and 80s. All the manufacturing jobs went to Mexico. Town got smaller. Now the kids that grow up, they move away. The kids that don't grow up, they live here and go to jail. One of the neighbor kids that's same age as my number 2 son. Well, I think he was a couple years older than my number 2 son. But he used to bully him every once in a while. Well, I don't know if it was every once in a while or if it was all the time. But Andrew, my kid, like 3rd, 4th degree black belt. You know what I mean? But he would never hit no kids or nothing. Even if they were bigger than him, even if they were picking on him or whatever, he would never fight back because if he fought back, the kids wouldn't stand a chance. I don't know why. Anyhow, his older brother had to set the bully straight. But anyway, that kid's getting out in a couple of months here. 15 years hard time. 15 years straight did his whole sentence. You can't pee there. Doing his whole sentence. Isn't that crazy? And by the Arkansas border, I'm Oklahoma. Awesome, Bubba. The park is also beautiful, says Nate. Guys, remember to like the stream. Yeah, don't forget to hit the live stream. Thank you, Nate. Now, this park here, this is the tennis court there is like where Toby and I made our 2nd or 3rd videos at, or shorts or whatever. They were fetch videos. We made them in there. And when I was a teenage kid, this is where I only made the baseball team one year, but this is where the team practiced. I made it out of pity the one year, my senior year. They cut me every year, but my senior year, the coaches took pity on me. They needed someone to keep the books during the games, so I made the team. ZG, what's going on, ZG? Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, this is where we played. And I always bring the dogs down here to play. Toby likes to play here. We do a lot of, the grass is wet, otherwise I'd walk out there and play with him right now. Throw the frisbee or the ball. But the grass is wet and I don't want to have wet feet. We play out there in the outfield a lot. We'll come down in the evenings and I'll throw the frisbee, throw the football. We walk and walk and walk. We'll run like wind sprints back and forth across there or under the trees. And in the distance, we'll walk by the treat area. But right now the grass is wet from the dew. Super wet. It's like it's below 60 degrees, so the dew really dropped heavy. I don't want to get my little tootsies wet. Makes for an uncomfortable walk. Plus, I didn't bring any treats. And Toby insists on treats for catching frisbees. Frisbees and balls. No, I can see you're good, Daddy. Oh, thanks. I didn't move. It's just my mama didn't want her in the house, so I had to give her up. Her name was Luna. She was a blue-nosed pit and black lab. 8 months. I got Toby when he was 4 months. You know, when you got your own place, me, ma, grandma, mom, nobody will be able to tell you. Nobody will be able to tell you if you can keep your dog or not. That's the beauty about. I'm an old dude. I keep as many dogs as I want. In fact, we're looking for a wife or two for Toby. But first we got to run up the The first we got to run up the what do they call them? Super chats, because those dogs aren't cheap. Wife for Toby, you're talking 3,500 on up. There was a couple of there. Well, there still is. There's a beautiful girl down in Arizona, same age as Toby, a month younger. That's for sale. She's been shown. She doesn't have her championship yet though. But that same kennel, just somebody's sick at the kennel and they're selling off all their most of their big dogs, and they sold off a couple of stud dogs already, like $5,000 and $6,000 each. Now they're selling some of the girl dogs off. They're selling the, what do you call it, prospects. They had one girl dog that was 2 years old already, championed up, and clear everything on the DNA, all tested. But we don't have money like that, Toby, do we? We got to get it, though. Maybe we'll have to sell our sneakers or something. Join the OnlyFans. There we go. Maybe we could get us some OnlyFans for the geriatric crowd. Baby Doll Flesh says, cute dog. Do I have kids? Yeah, I got a bunch of kids. Usual Monday over here, working, grinding, trying to fetch 200 subs this week already. Oh. My subs been rolling in. After monetization, it's slowed down. Because, well, I'm not everywhere like I used to be. And the slubs, they usually roll in like 4 or 5 a day here. It's good to see them moving. For a long time, January, February, March, they weren't moving at all. I thought YouTube had it out for me or something. Right after monetization, our subs like went to 0. Cute dog. It's healthy. Definitely is beautiful. Yep, he's a healthy, happy boy. I figured out that I can feed him more food without him gaining weight and keeping him at his regular weight. I try to keep him right at 55 pounds. And but if I give him more kibble, then he gains weight. Isn't that wild? But I can give him more food. He eats chicken, boiled eggs, boiled sweet potatoes. What else do I feed you, Toby? Cottage cheese, vegetables, carrots, green beans, lots of fish, lots of tuna from the can, low sodium, no salt added stuff, no salt added veggies if we don't have fresh. He prefers like canned carrots versus fresh carrots. Even if I've microwaved them, I've cooked the fresh carrots, and he wants the canned carrots. And I'm gonna take a nap. Take it easy, Bubba. You be cool. Thanks for coming by. Hey, Shady Lady and Friends. Marie Joycelyn says, hello from France. Yoga with Goga. Welcome. We're good, Goga. We're just out doing our thing. We're gonna make another lap here, Tobe. But I'm gonna drop off this. I see the trash can. We'll make a second lap here today. If I would have brought treats, I looked right at them. We could have some throw the frisbee to Toby day. He might chase it a couple times without a treat. I don't see any squirrels out. We'll give it a toss. Hold on, Toby. Hold on, Bubba. Hold on. Let me empty my pocket first. Let me empty my pocket first. There's trash cans in public spaces all over town. So I usually take advantage of them when we're passing one and empty my pocket out. Lord knows I don't want to walk around with a pocket of poo all day, right? Sometimes I forget to empty my pocket out when we get home. Come here, Toby. Come here, you want to chase the frisbee? Tobus, come here. Sometimes I forget to empty my pocket out, and I'll sit down. I'll sit down at my desk and I'll start working, and I'll be wondering, what the heck is that smell? You want to chase a frisbee? You want to chase a frisbee? I'm gonna give him the fakie. I'm gonna put my hand on my pocket like I got a treat. Ready? 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 Go get it. I can't throw a frisbee worth a dang. Hand. Hand. Yay, buddy. Yay, buddy. Ready? One more. One more. Go get it. Go get it. Yay, he caught it in the air. Yay! Come on, buddy. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Yay, Toby. Yay, my buddy. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Come here, good boy. I know you just did something really cool for us, but we gotta tie you back up before the police drive by. Catch us off leash first thing in the morning on a Monday. Get a ticket, huh? Get a ticket for off leash. That would suck. Hold on, folks. Come on, Tobes. We got to. Whoops. We got Toby to catch the frisbee. How's that, fam? Did you like that? Don't lie to him. I put my hand on my pocket. I do it in the show ring. When he starts acting funny, if he gets, come on, let's make another lap and then we go home. If he starts getting rambunctious or out of control or whatever, or I want him to do something, I put my hand on my pocket, and he knows that's where the treats are. But I didn't put a treat in the pocket today. Come on, let's make another lap and walk home. He knows he'll get fed the minute we get home. He knows he'll get fed the minute we get home. All that good food he's about to get. Come on. Come on. Little barkies. Come on, buddy. Come on this way. Come on this way. Morning. Come on. We did laps around when he was a puppy. When he was puppy, we would do laps around this park. Come play in the ball field. Come play right over there in the the tennis courts, because it's all fenced in. That's where I taught him to go through the doorway, to look for a doorway. Was at this tennis court right here. It's got the fence isn't connected in the corners. They just, one fence angles away, and it makes like for an entryway, hallway. So you can only get in and out in 4 spots, right? So that's where I taught Toby to look for an exit. Look how to get out of someplace. We'd go to the center in there, and I'd walk outside the fence and call him to the side of the fence. You know what I mean? And he'd be running around trying to figure it out. I'd be telling him, figure it out. Real nice and calm. Figure it out. Figure it out. And I'd show him one exit, and then he'd figure out the next one, so on, so on. I watched a documentary called The Women Who Talks, W. What's W? Oh, with animals. Changed how I look and deal with animals. The Woman Who Talked to Animals, was it on YouTube or was it on what platform am I going to find it? Turn. He like always goes under this bush here. We've made a lap already. So he was under it earlier. He didn't go this time. About Anna Breitenbach. YouTube is free. Is he a border collie? Yes, he is. Come here. Come here. Give us a profile. Or lay down. Noob Nation says, good morning, Tobe. Yeah, he eats pretty good. He eats that chicken dinner every meal, along with a little bit of kibble. Chicken. I once a week I pick up a big chicken and boil it and debone it, pluck all the bones off. I break all the cartilage up, all the little caps on the ends of the legs and the thighs, that stuff. I leave all that in there, the joints, but no bones. That and the yams and boiled eggs. He really likes the cottage cheese. That's the first thing he eats. I like how Toby was chilling there for a while waiting for you. Yeah. They claim that the border collies are the smartest. Uh-uh. They claim they're the smartest. At the dog school that we go to, they've got a couple of teams that run what's it called? Or they run in the lanes. It's like a relay. They run down to one end, they grab a ball and come back, and it's a relay. And their fastest dogs are border collies. One lady's got a border collie whippet mix. That's the fast dog. Border collie whippet. Yeah, they're pretty smart. Pretty smart. I'll give them a minute. I'll give them a minute to sniff around. You know what fire plugs are famous for, right? And dogs. ZG, you know the Goga. Everybody in the building, you guys know the Goga. On Wednesdays at, I believe it's noon, 12:30 Eastern US time, he puts on a class on YouTube, about YouTube. And it's every week it's something different. That's where I learned everything I know about YouTube, is watching him and interacting. He's a great person. Let's pin him. Everybody go visit Goga. And then come back. Go visit Goga and then come back. There we go. Go check out Yoga with Goga. What time does your show start on Wednesdays, Goga? That's the show. That's the place to be, Wednesdays. I believe it's like 12:30 Eastern US. Come on, Tobis. Come on, let's keep moving. He's got to check out everything. He usually does. We do a lot of off leash here, so he's usually running around these trees on his own, and I'm all nervous, trying to keep him going that way and not back towards this way. I get nervous as heck when he's off leash. He won't. The dog, two dogs back, if he was chasing a squirrel or a rabbit, I could yell, "Stop!" And the dog would stop in his tracks, literally. I'm not kidding. No exaggeration whatsoever. But this dog is like, he never heard the word stop when he's chasing after a squirrel. I was telling you, he took off on me one day last week. We only got 3 blocks from the house off leash, and there was a little rabbit, and it took off between the houses. Last I saw of him for 5 minutes, and it wasn't even 7 o'clock in the morning yet, and I'm out there yelling his name, Toby, Toby, Toby. I'm surprised someone didn't yell at me. King of the Pooches. Thought you said his name was Timothy. No. The whole Milk King. What's going on? Yeah, he's fluffy. He's fluffy and he needs a bath. I picked a whole. Come here. Hey, he's got something picked out in the distance. Come here. I can't see it yet. Come here. Last night when he came in from just being out in the yard, he was full of stickers. There must be a weed on the side of the garage or something. Fit with stickers in it. But yeah, he needs a bath. It's been a couple of weeks. It's usually Monday nights because I've got a class on Tuesday nights that if your dog's dirty, if you go to the class with a dirty dog, you'll get talked to. Isn't that funny? I have 2 old English sheepdogs. They're also used for herding. Yes, they are. They were probably the border collies, maybe a descendant of the sheepdogs. I don't know the exact history or the lineage of how they built the border collies. I read about where they come from, you know what I mean? And I've seen lots of pictures of the old-time border collies from the 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s. They look a little different than today's border collie. They looked a lot rougher. Not like wolves, but they looked kind of wolfish, you know what I mean? I have a really cool mutt too, says Greg. What's going on, Greg? Junaid. You could have that with this dog too, I promise you. You have to learn a new way. Oh yeah. That's what I've been talking with my dog friends that do obedience and do rally and do all the competition dog stuff. And I've been telling them I think I need a new obedience place to go, a new obedience school. Because we've taken all the classes. We've been in classes for over 3 years for obedience and for confirmation and agility. The only reason he's not an agility dog winning agility competitions is because I can't run. I can run just enough around the confirmation ring, but I can't run around the agility ring because you got to turn and twist and take off and stop and all that. And the courses are always laid out different, so it's not like something you could learn to turn exactly the same way every way, because the courses are, come on, get out of there. The courses are always different. How old is he, says John Aid? Am I pronouncing that right? He is 3 years and 9 months. 3 years and 10 months. He'll be 4 the end of September. And he goes 55 pounds. I try to keep him at 55 pounds. Come on. Yeah, I don't normally let him walk on that side. I don't know what he's doing. He knows better. I know better. Get over there. I don't let him pee on this side to the house, but he can, that side to the street, he's open. Have a great day. How old is he? Don't let him pee. Cinnamon coffee cakes. That sounds familiar. Oh, as in cyanide. Junaid. There we go. What's that say on there? 1948. There's fire plugs on the streets that on the streets that I walked when I was a little kid, walking back and forth to elementary school or walking back and forth to high school. The elementary school street plugs, I can remember standing on them and jumping off them and stuff like that when I was just a little elementary kid. My 5th grade year, I was the safety patrol captain. And I stood on a fire plug every day. It was funny. Toby, where are you going? You're not even supposed to be on that side. There you go. He knows better. That's like splitting poles. Every couple of months, there'll be a day where all he does is walk on the other side of a pole, and then he stops and looks at me. And I tell him, you know what you're doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Like somebody said earlier, smartest breed. He knows what he's doing. Hold on, Tobe. Truck coming. This is what our roads look like. This is what our roads look like. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. He's going to walk where the other dogs walk and peed. He's going to want to anyway. That's like when you walk the block around the park. People have their dogs on 6-foot leashes, right? So the first 6 feet away from the sidewalk, the first 3 or 4 feet away from the sidewalk, is all full of, hey. Now we got problems, Toby. Now we got problems. The first 3 or 4 feet of that side of the sidewalk is full of dog mess, and it's hard to walk him along the sidewalk there, because all he wants to do is sniff, lay down in it. When I integrated the stuff from how to talk to animals, the animal communicator. Oh, hold on a second, fam. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a picture of this screenshot. Hold on. There we go. Now I got it. Thank you so much. Coincidence. When it changed my life, it changed everything regarding animals. Wild, domestic, whatever. That is what dogs do. They pee on grass. Yup. Yeah, you don't want to peeing on a sidewalk. There was like 20 years ago, maybe 25 years ago, there was a lady that moved in around the corner. Hey, get out of my way. There was a lady that moved in around the corner. And man, she got a steal on that house too. Beautiful house. Anyhow, that's a different story. If I'd have known it was for sale, holy cow. She bought a house to settle an estate and got it for nothing. And in the yard next door, the house next door had burned down, so it was an empty lot. And she got it from the city for just a couple $100. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, when she first moved in, she had this giant Akita dog. Great big giant dog. Man, that thing it had to be 150 pounds easy. It was a great big giant, and it was old, could barely walk. 1, 2, I live like 3, 4 houses away, and by the time that dog would get to my yard, he would poop right in the middle of the sidewalk. Like right there. He would poop right in the middle of the sidewalk. Come on. Don't do it again. Bubba. And she would just walk away. She'd stand, there I am looking out my kitchen window because you're standing there doing dishes or whatever. Hey, come on now. It's not funny anymore. And there would be that dog pooping in the middle of my sidewalk, and she'd just walk away from it. She would just walk away. One day I yelled out there, "You're gonna pick that up, ain't you?" She raised her hands like she didn't have nothing, but she came back and picked it up. And there was never a poop again on my sidewalk from that dog. She was irritating with that dog, let me tell you. I don't mind them going in the grass. Come on out of there, I keep telling you. I don't mind them going on the grass, but clean it up. Now the pee you can't clean up, but the poop, you can definitely clean that up. Yo, how are you in the pup? CJ's random guitar noise. Hold on, CJ. Hold on, we're gonna do two things. Come here, Toby. Come here. Come here. Wait. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna give you your blue jacket, add as a moderator, and we're gonna pin you. How's that? There we go. Does everybody know CJ? CJ's got some guitar videos. Is it music you wrote? I don't know. I don't know music too much as far as the rock, hard rock like that, current stuff. So I wouldn't know if it was something somebody else did. Yeah, I went and watched. I visited your channel. I think it was yesterday, CJ. And I listened to a bunch of your music. It's pretty good. I like that. I put the bell on too. I subscribed and I put the bell on. So when your new stuff comes out or you're doing a live stream, I'll come check it out. Morning, how you doing? Excellent, excellent. Out getting dragged down the sidewalk. Yep. Prospects. No, it's not prospect. What's it say? Poop Reet says, you probably can't even control that vicious mutt. Oh my goodness. No, I can barely control him. No, he's a pretty good dog. Poop Rest. Poop Rest. That's an original name. Is it Mr. Poop Rest or Ms. Poop Rest? Am I pronouncing that right? Or is it Op Rest? How do we pronounce this? I don't want to get it wrong. Cultivation Edits. Did I say that right? Cultivation Edits. I love dogs. He is so cute. Yes, he is, isn't he? I love him to pieces. He's not a cuddle dog. But he will come give you some love, and every once in a while, out of the blue, he'll hop up and lick your face or whatever. In the morning, he hops up on the bed, like right at 6 o'clock. He knows the time. even when they're doing the daylight savings time or the standard time, he makes that adjustment all on his own. Switching that hour. So these border collies are pretty smart. Did you check out Fetch King? Not yet. I haven't gotten that far yet. I did make it to see CJ though. Not yet. We'll get there though. Fetch Kings. Poop Rest. Poop Rest might know dogs. You never know. You know, in order to have a well-rounded education, you got to listen to everybody. I mean, you got to listen to everybody, but you got to pick and choose what sticks. You know what I mean? Or what you're going to add to your repertoire, or whatever, however you want to call it. Add to your book of knowledge. Sometimes it's good stuff, and sometimes it's Poop Rest. But we'll find out. We'll go check out Poop Rest. We took a screenshot. He's on the screenshot. We'll go look at Poop Rest's channel and see what kind of tips he's got, or he or she. We don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. yet. We'll go see Mr. and Mrs. Poop Rest's take on dog training. Not if he thinks a border collie is vicious. Hey, they nip at people. The wild ones, the border collies that are out of control, most of them are. But I tell you what, you go to the dog show, and you'll never see 500 dogs that ain't fighting in your life all in one spot. No dog fights, hardly any barking. And when they're barking, it's usually the little teeny dogs. What do you think? We don't want to go this way. We'll go this way. Young Poop doesn't have any content. Oh man, I was hoping I'd get some education today from Mr. or Ms. Poop Rest. We need some education, don't we, Tobes? Don't we, Tobes? Yeah, I do everything the opposite of what the trainer tells me. But I want a happy dog. I want a happy dog. He's down when it's time to be down. You know what I mean? He is my ride or die. We've scrapped together before. We've fought off dogs together before. We've been through it. We know what to do. Is that funny or what? Is that funny or what? We've had to tussle. And the toughest dogs are the little 10-pounders. Those little 10-pounders, because they don't know when to quit. No matter how far you punt them, no matter how far they fly through the air, they still come back after you. Because they always want a piece of Toby. Time to, ooh. Whoa. Time to clean it up, says Sonnel. I hear ya. Hey, Ian Holmes. Cheers from London, UK. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, yo, random from our DJ friend. Oops. Whoop. Random Rants. What's going on, Random Rants? Oh, blackberries. Or what do they call it? What are these? Huckleberries? Blackberries? Look at that. I worked with a guy that called it a moochichi tree. Look at all the berries. Look at that. If you were making some jelly or some preserves, here's the spot. It doesn't look like anybody's plucking them. They're all over the ground. Okay, Tobe. We got a half hour before we got to be home. 26 minutes. We'll bend a couple blocks. We don't normally go this way. We'll cross this street. I try to keep from crossing too many big streets, because then you got to cross them to get back. This building here, this end store here, was a pharmacy ever since I was a little kid. I'm sure 20 or 30 or 40 years before that. And they just closed up. I don't think it's been 10 years, but you can't compete. There's 3 or 4 Rite Aid, or not Rite Aids, what do they call them? There's all kinds of prescription stores in town. Plus you got Walmart, the Myers. There's a couple of Myers stores that do prescriptions. Kroger's does prescriptions. We got 2 Kroger stores. Plus all the smaller pharmacies with the CVS, all that stuff. I could go for some jelly or some jam. I like the sugar-free stuff. I found, I think it's that Myers. You guys know where, heard of a grocery chain called Meyer Inc.? They sell one of their own brand label products is a no sugar added, and it's just fruit, and it's the bomb. I don't like that's my sugar and salt. I'm limited for health reasons. I don't even eat saltine crackers. I eat the Crackers without the salt on them. If I'm in a restaurant and I order soup and they bring me crackers, I use a spoon or my finger and flick the salt off them. Rub the salt off them so I can eat them. That much salt right there on a couple of saltines will wind me up. I could go for some jelly, some peanut butter. Don't try Vegemite then. I heard that it's not heard, but read that it tastes awful. Oh, look at the old. Is that old Chev? Ah, hold on, Tobe. An old C10. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? What's that, like a 60s? Late 60s? Pretty nice. Here's another one of them Muchichi trees. Look at that. All full of berries. I wonder if the people spray them so that you can eat them. Spray the bug spray on them. My neighbor comes over and sprays my trees, but my trees aren't putting out fruit yet. Picked them off. I picked the peaches off this year. I picked them off last year too, because the peach tree just got planted last year. The Vegemite, that's funny. I remember, what was that, Men at Work? I remember when that came out. When the first time I ever heard about a Vegemite sandwich. These are old stomping grounds. These are old stomping grounds too. The elementary school that I spent most of my elementary years at is up here another block or so. The building was white when I was a kid. Now the building's gray, battleship gray. I actually worked on it once when I was a construction worker, probably in the early 1990s. And it was a charter school. I don't know what it is now. But the administrator people, they took me and let me go inside and look at all the classrooms that I was in when I was a little kid. Nostalgia. What do you think of Toby? Nutella is better than Vegemite? I don't even like the Nutella. Yuck. Y'all put too much on. Oh, you got to put it on thin? I eat a peanut butter, another store brand peanut butter. It says peanuts and light salt, sea salt, light sea. That's all it is, and they grind it up. Nothing else in it. Yeah, we went to school there. Young Titlepro. Young Titlepro. I remember getting smacked around in kindergarten class. I remember, come here, Toby. Come here. Come here. I remember the bullies. I remember the cute girls. I remember getting kissed in 4th grade in the hallway at the locker. Some girl gave me a kiss, and one of the main bullies was the girl he was in love with. And then I really got bullied. Then I had to stand up. But that big green field right there, that was first time I ever played football, organized football, like 3rd grade, 4th grade. Started playing football back then, American football, not soccer. We used to play this game called. There was a fence all the way around this. It wasn't these arborvitaes. We used to play this game called Tackle Pom Pom, where all the kids in the school would line up at recess. We'd line up on one side here. And then they'd pick a couple of kids would volunteer to go out in the middle. One kid it would start with. And it was usually the toughest kid in school. And they'd yell, pom pom. And everybody would run from one side like a wave. Everybody would run to touch to the fence. And if you made it to the fence without getting tackled, well, you were safe. And then you'd turn around, and whoever got tackled Well, they were out in the middle now tackling people. So then they'd yell pom pom again, and you'd run back. And if you made it back to the concrete without getting tackled, well, you were safe. And then when there was always one kid that two kids. They were the toughest kids in school, but when they weren't out in the middle, when they were running back and forth, nobody could ever tackle them. Nobody could ever tackle them. One guy's name was Tim, and the other guy's name was Richard. I remember him well. We ended up in same high school together too. Those were the days. That big tree was there when I was a kid too. I got into a fight. I'm trying to think of what year it was. It was third grade. And I had these two cousins that came to school here too with me. And he was picking on them. And my uncles, of course, my older uncles, were filled me full of, you got to stick up for your cousins. You got to stick up for your cousins. And there I was in a fight right at the base of that tree. And I got the kid down on the ground and I sat on him. And I was reading him the riot act about don't mess with my cousins, blah, blah, blah. And his sister come up, pushed me off him. He jumped up, hit me right in the solar plexus. You know what happened next, right? That the wind went out of me. And down I went. It was all over. Got the wind knocked out. First time in my life, I thought I was dying. Hey, Barbara Mather, what's going on? Rebel Bama boy. I've watched some of your shorts, Rebel Bama boy. You got a strong opinion about things, don't you? I like that. That's funny. Everybody check out Rebel Bama boy. He's got some great shorts. Good morning. There was a company that had a contract with the city here in town for several years, and it was a scooter company, electric scooters, just like that lady was riding. And they had the little ATM thing on there, so you could credit card reader, and it would read your credit card, and it would give you so many minutes of riding for so many dollars, you know. And whenever you were done riding it, you just park it wherever, anywhere. And they all had a GPS or whatever on them so that they could locate them. And every morning the truck would ride through the town and pick up the ones that need and pick them up, and take the ones that needed to be recharged and recharge them, you know, and position them where they want them, out in front of the bars, of course. And there was people everywhere riding around on them all the time. I never got on one. It's okay, Rebel, it's autocorrect. Yeah, you don't have to retract nothing. If we don't like it, somebody will take it off. Yeah, I've been told I'm too opinionated. Right. Well, you can never be too opinionated, as long as you're right. As long as you're in the right, you can't be too opinionated. Now, if you're in the wrong, yeah, that's when that factors in. We got some nice houses down through here. Nice neighborhood. Hold on, Tobe. Let me loosen this up. We're almost home. Almost home. Almost time to get to work. Here's a nice one. Look at that. Pretty nice, huh? Good morning. Thanks. This is Toby. You want to say hi? Come here, Toby. I'm gonna stand on his leash so he doesn't jump up. Let me see. Come here, Toby. Come and say hi. Come and say hi.
Hi, you are beautiful. You are.
He sees a squirrel or a rabbit or something over there. Oh, a cat? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice house.
Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. Oh, this one looks pretty nice too. Nice siding job. Come on, Tobis. Come on. I calls as I see it. That's funny. Oh, you're a contractor, Bama boy? Yeah, there's a lot of. Look at my live stream from yesterday. We walked through some neighborhoods yesterday. We did I think it was a little over 3 hour walk. We went downtown and then we went through the old neighborhoods that were built in the late 1800s, 1870s, 80s, 90s. Big Victorian mansions. Check out yesterday's live stream. It'd be in the second half. The first half we walked along the river. People stole and stripped their batteries from the scooters around here. That's funny. Here they'd park them out in front of the bars all the time, and I was wondering if people were getting hurt on them. But the city, they didn't re-sign the contract. I don't know why. I don't follow the politics here too much. It's just unreal the things that they do. If you follow it, you lose your mind. I got a nephew lost his mind following the local politics. Lost his job because he got a little too about local politics. We stay out of it. Does it snow there in the winter? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we have weeks below zero weather, all kinds of snow. The river freezes. There's snow. There's ice fishing. I'm in Michigan, so we get lots and lots of snow, lots of ice, lots of storms. Come on. We get tornadoes up here. The worst thing we get up here is the tornadoes. But they're still not that common. You know what I mean? They happen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Almost went down. Love your AI shorts, says Barbara Mathers. We've been having fun with those. You know, you guys, shorts are so easy to make. That's where I would start. If I didn't have any content or very little content, I would start with shorts. You know, you could take a video or you could take a picture off your phone, just any old picture, and stick it on upload it to the, when you're making a short, and they got AI right there. It'll ask you, what do you want to do? And you just tell it what you wanted to do. Have Godzilla pop up through the road and here comes a great big border collie chasing him down. You know what I mean? Did you see that one? Oh no, they say he's got to go. Go, Godzilla. Yeah, Toby versus Godzilla. Yeah, you know, I tried using the Canva and all that stuff, the paid stuff, but I never really got anywhere with it. They didn't do what I wanted them to do. So I started using the Bing AI. It's free, and you get points to use it. You got to have so many points to make stuff, or it takes forever to make stuff quick. And you just do their stuff. Use their browser to do stuff. No, use their browser to do stuff. You earn points. That's what I use. That Bing AI. Hey, Miss Daisy May, welcome. How are you today, Daisy May? And how was Daisy May? We're out doing our thing in the beautiful Rust Belt state of Michigan. Michigan. We're almost home. We are almost home. I've never seen the inside of this church. It's not a regular, I think it's a foreign language church. I'm not sure. Let's see. Infant of Prague, Roman Catholic. So they probably do it in Latin, huh? I wonder if it's a Latin mass. I have no idea. I'll have to look into it. The church that we're on the rolls for is right here next door. This used to be one of those great big Gothic. There used to be one, but it burned down. I'm thinking like 79, 80, somewhere around there. It burnt to the ground, burnt down. They lost most of the everything. The lead glass windows that they were able to save, they put in the new church. This is the new church. Weird shape, weird shape building. It's round, and it's round on the inside too. Strange, but they used as much of the morning. They used as much of the old stuff as they could. I've got marble from the altar there. I've got a couple pieces of the marble from there, from after the fire. Come on, come on. This is where my kids went to school. A lot of my uncles went to school here too. Mom's brothers. Me, I was a public school kid. Hey, Miss Daisy. Time for sleep in Australia. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for coming, CJ. Thanks for coming to visit. I hope you had a good time. I know we had a good time watching your guitar stuff yesterday. If you want me to come check out your channel, leave a message on one of my videos. Not in this chat, because this chat I won't see. But on one of my shorts or my videos, I'll come visit you. Every couple of months, I look through all the messages, and I go to all the channels I don't know, and I go visit them. And if they're content creators, I subscribe. Because we love content creators and watch their stuff. Usually I put your bell on too, unless it's real crazy stuff. Even if it's real crazy, we still subscribe. We might not put the bell on. Me looking at my paper. You writing a paper, Barbara? Morning. Almost, Tobus. Almost, Tobus. No. Has anybody got special plans for today? Any shout outs, birthdays, anniversaries? Me? Nothing special. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna try to get out and cut the grass this evening. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I'll make it, but I'm gonna try. That's about all I've got. Toby, he's gonna relax. Oh, we gotta get a bath tonight too. We gotta get us a bath tonight too, Tobus. Maybe even me too. Ha ha. Wow, he's such a beautiful dog. He moves so nice. After all these years of walking with him and watching him, I just look at him all the time. I look at him running around and walking. I've got a live stream. We watched it last night. Well, it was on while I was sleeping anyway, because I think it looks cool. We're trotting in a circle, and there was the cameraman in the middle, spinning with us, and you can just watch him trot around. He breaks stride. He doesn't stay in stride or anything. But I like watching that, going round and round and round and round. Every time I watch it, I watch different muscle groups. You know what I mean? Seeing how he's moving, seeing how he reacts when I pull on the lead. We've got it figured out down to, if I give it two quick pops real quick, that gets his attention. The one pop doesn't, but the two pop lets him know that better pay attention to Daddy. Look at how comfortable he is. He's got his little feet crossed. I don't know where the cat's at. We'll bring the cat out one of these days. We'll bring the cat out one of these days. I don't like Kitty to come outside. Oops. I forgot I was zoomed in. Sorry about that. Since it got warm and I put the air conditioner on, I closed the window so the cat's not in the window every morning when we come home from our walk like he used to be. Just because the windows are closed. Uh-oh. Toby's got company coming. Morning. Ah. Toby's got company coming. Yeah. Is it a male or a female? Well, it's the start. They come out later. I got a bunch of watermelons growing, the little ones. I've only got one full-size watermelon plant right now because the rest of them died. But you know what I've seen on 3 of my zucchini plants? The little shavings from the root borer.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, 3 of them already got attacked.
Oh, no.
Yeah. God dang it. And you know, I couldn't remember if I thought it was the end of July I had to wrap them, but no, it's before the 4th of July weekend.
Okay, what is it?
I don't know. The moth comes and it lays the eggs in the dirt, and then when they hatch, they go in, they climb up into on the stem, and they bore their way in, and you'll see it'll look like little tiny, like little pencil shavings, but little micro, like little teeny tiny, and you can tell right away what it is because it's green. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they make a little.
A yellowish green comes out, and it's mixed with poop or saliva or whatever they got going on, and it goes in there and incubates, and then blows itself out, and it comes out as a moth. Or I've never seen them come out. Oh, it comes out as a big caterpillar-like thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's.
And I'm like, man, I gotta go back in and get my phone. Because I go down the basement and I'm like, the compressor's running. And running, and running, and running. Oh, damn it. The fan's not coming on.
Oh.
Yep.
Switch on there where you can turn it on automatically. Where you turn the fan on.
I don't know. I didn't look. Probably. But whatever.
That way you could check to see which circuit it was. Oh.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's coming over here sometime. He goes sometime today because my niece is doing the same thing.
Oh.
He goes, I don't know if I got 1 or 2 of those for you. I might have 1 for your furnace out there. I'm like, okay. Now, well, when he gets here, I'm going to say, oh, how much do I have to go get? I just counted my cash. I'm like, it ain't going to be enough. Whatever, you know.
It's always something.
It's always something.
Oh, those dogs bark at me nonstop. Every time my door opens, every time my car starts, every time I pull up, they're in that corner barking nonstop. I don't even want to be out here cutting grass because they're standing there barking all the time.
Oh, see, that's the thing, too. Okay, if you're out here, I can see you.
Yeah, Ruby Raven. He's a border collie. Well, fam, it's time for us to say goodbye. I got to feed this dog. I got to feed that cat. And I got to get myself cleaned up and get to work. Oh, work. It's a shame a guy's got to work for a living, right? Right? How come that lottery ticket I bought didn't hit, right? Well, y'all behave and y'all be cool, and we'll see you next time. It's time for us to say goodbye. Peace out. Behave. And catch us on our next live tomorrow. We usually do the Monday through Friday. Sometimes we're on Saturday and Sunday. We were on this last Saturday, Sunday. Anytime start from 6:30 to 7. And we go for an hour and a half. Today we started at 6:30. And we started our live stream about 15 minutes later, 10 minutes later. So we got quite a walk in today. Well, y'all behave, be cool, and we'll catch you next time. Say goodbye, Toby. Hey, breakfast? Are you ready for some breakfast?